Hello everyone, it's Tania with Guided Healing Works Retreats, and welcome to the second video of the little series that I'm putting together for Connecting Women in Chile retreat. This video is going to discuss more about who this retreat is for. So as the title suggests, it's for women. Sorry guys, but guys, still feel free to listen into this video. There might be someone that pops into your mind when you hear all the benefits of this video and that you might think, you know what, she deserves to go. So I encourage you to still listen in. So who's this retreat for? Well, if you're a woman and you are at a point right now where you just want to expand, your heart wants to expand, you want to connect, you want to just have that moment of connecting so deeply to yourself that nothing can shake it. If you want to have moments where you feel so connected to nature, if you want to have moments where you're connected to other women, maybe in a way that you didn't even realize was possible, if you want to have the opportunity to look at your life with a different pair of lenses, or a new perspective, or maybe even just a portion of your life, there's probably a good chance a good part of your life is really great, right? But then there's that other little part of you that's like still kind of holding on to something that maybe no longer serves you and you're not quite sure how to let it go. This retreat is for you then. It's for you if you've been wanting to just get a deeper knowledge maybe on spirituality. If it's something you've been wanting to get a deeper knowledge or understanding of yoga, or how it would feel to do yoga or meditation every day for 10 days straight, if you choose to. If you choose to miss a day here or there and you just want to sleep in, then honor that, of course. There's so much to be offered in this retreat that I honestly can't even list it all. I can give you the highlights, and I can give you the highlights of how you may feel throughout this retreat, but what you'll be going home with will be far greater than what I can share with you in this video. So if any of this information sounds at all like it's stirring your heart or your curiosity, then I really encourage you to have a closer look at the website, and I encourage you to sign up. The website has tons of information on there, and if you have any questions, of course, feel free to ask me. In addition to that, I want to share with you a little bit about what you'll be receiving throughout this retreat. So you'll be doing yoga, and that will just help you to connect to your body. It'll help you to learn how you can kind of push through different limits that you may have. It'll help you on a physical level to connect with your physical body, which is so important these days. We're so connected to our thoughts and to our mind that we forget that we have this beautiful vehicle that's taking us from point A to point B, which is our body. So we'll be doing yoga throughout the retreat to experience that, different forms of yoga. And like I said before, if you're not like super huge on yoga, you can opt to miss a couple classes here or there, but I really encourage you to just show up, and that's where the change happens. So we'll also be offering meditation on a daily basis as well, and so this helps you to connect to your mind in a different way. It helps you to calm that mind, to soothe your mind, to be in that space where there's just you and your thoughts, and releasing your thoughts of what you don't need any longer. Meditation is a great way to get answers. It's a great way to tune in and tap into your intuition. So I really am excited to be offering that as well throughout the retreat, and see how it shapes and changes your life after 10 days. We'll also be offering a Reiki class. So you may have no intention of becoming a Reiki practitioner at this time, and that's totally fine. Or this may really excite you, as it does for me. Reiki is one of the things that's really started off my journey and changed my life. So with Reiki, you'll be getting the opportunity to have a class, learn what Reiki is, what energy is, how it can affect your life, how it does affect your life, and how Reiki can help you clear the energy fields around you, your chakras. So with that being said, you'll have a class, and then in the end you are going to be offered the opportunity to have an attunement. Now this attunement may happen right then and there when we do the class, or you may choose to wait a little bit and sit with it, or you may decide, you know what, Tania, I love the idea of having an attunement beside the ocean. Can we do it there? So just talk to me, and we'll organize a time and we'll organize a place. Maybe it's with sunrise, maybe it's with the sunset, maybe it's with the moon coming up, maybe it's during the full moon, maybe it's in front of the mountains or in front of volcanoes. Wherever it is that you choose, that your soul wants to have this Reiki attunement, that's where you'll receive it. A Reiki attunement is basically where you receive Reiki, where you become a Reiki practitioner. So it's a really easy, beautiful process that gets passed on from the teacher to the student, you, and you can use it in your life from then on forward. We'll also be offering different activities at this retreat, such as surfing, horseback riding, paddleboarding, fishing, astronomy tours. Some of those items are not included as part of the package, and you might have a little fee to pay for them, but they're really quite reasonable. Like a surfing lesson, I think, is around $20. So definitely don't let that throw you for a loop or think, oh, maybe I won't do it. Just enjoy the experience. There's lots of activities, but there is also lots of time for stillness and contemplation and journaling and just being with yourself or being with others who are on the retreat as well. We also have a photographer coming with on the retreat, and she will be capturing all the beautiful moments throughout this retreat. And she's also offered to do 2 free pictures for you as well that can be your special profile picture, if you will. So maybe it's a picture of you doing yoga beside the ocean, or maybe it's a picture of you meditating, or maybe it's just a candid picture that she's going to capture of you throwing your head back and laughing and just letting your light shine. Afterwards, you'll have the opportunity to see all the pictures. So whether it's one that you've discussed with her that you would like to have captured, or whether it's one that you just see later on and you're like, that's the picture I'd like to have. So that's going to be an opportunity for you as well on this retreat. Creating memories, capturing those memories, and keeping them with you forever. Of course, you'll be given the opportunity to travel. You'll be traveling to Chile. So you'll be traveling from Canada or wherever else you're coming from. You'll be landing in Santiago, Chile. We'll be having 1 day there and spend the night there. You'll have the opportunity to check out those chakra vortexes that I was talking about in the first video. The next day we're going to be taking the train, and we're going to be taking the train for almost 5 hours across the countryside, and you'll be able to see all of that stretch anyways of Chile. It's a really long country, so you'll be able to see that stretch of Chile and get a little bit more of a feel for it. We'll be stopping in Chillán, and that's where we're going to be getting off of the train and then taking a short bus ride to Buchapuereo. So Buchapuereo is where we're going to be lodging for 5 days at this boutique hotel. It's called La Joya del Mar. And from there, we are right on the ocean, and we get to look out at the ocean every day. It's a really small, quaint town, and you'll be able to see the local fishermen there. And on the last day that we are at this location, we're actually going to have a little bit of a celebration. So we're going to have fresh seafood, fresh from the ocean, and we're going to have music, and we're going to have a local winery come in as well and visit us at La Joya del Mar. And you'll have the opportunity to buy a bottle of wine if you like. And to be honest, this was something that I kind of sat with for a little bit. I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted to bring wine into our sacred space that we were creating. But let's be honest, it's Chile, so we have lots of grapes, lots of wine, and it wouldn't be quite a full experience in Chile if we weren't going to have a local winery come in. in saying that, I think there may be even an opportunity to go visit other wineries as well if you are interested in Chile. I know that there's in Santiago, sorry, I know that there is close by, there's a couple of different wineries right in Santiago. So if you choose to come early or if you choose to stay later after the retreat as well, you can definitely check those out too. So from there, after our 5 days, we have our beautiful sending us off feast at the end of those 5 days, and then we're going to be heading further inland towards the mountains and volcanoes, and we're going to spend one night here at a place called Mi Lodge, and they have that's where you can do the astronomy tours if you choose to. And the next morning we're going to get up and we're going to go for a nice little trek if you're interested. If not, you can just stay back and journal or relax or just enjoy the view. And there's a couple of different options for trekking. We can do a couple of different lengths of the trekking tours as well. You can go towards the volcanoes, you can go towards the natural hot springs. One of the tours is actually trekking along previous lava pathway as well. So the energy from that should be quite grounding and get us nice and grounded after spending 5 days at the ocean. When we're done here, we actually go further inland and we go a little bit further south, and we're heading towards Concepcion. And this is actually where we're going to be staying for 2 days, our last 2 days in Chile. And this is going to be where we stay at my dad's place at his bed and breakfast. Our last day, or our last night, I should say, that we have in Chile is actually the Chilean or the South American autumn equinox. So I'm really excited about this part because I feel like it's just perfect, because we will be wrapping up our whole retreat with the equinox. And what the equinox means, or the autumn equinox means just kind of re-evaluating, it's reviewing, it's looking at everything that we've had for the past 10 days and then being able to release what we don't need any longer and embracing all the changes and all the positivity that we have made and all the progress we've made. It's basically our time to review our harvest, what we've gathered at this point. So it feels like a really great way to end the retreat with that. So we're going to have an autumn equinox celebration, if you will. And so from here, the next day we're actually going back to Canada, or again, whichever country you're from. And so when we go back, while we've had the autumn equinox in Chile, in Canada, we've had the spring equinox. So that's all about new beginnings. So we're stepping into letting go, looking at our harvest, and then stepping right back into the new beginnings and creating our new life, how we decided to design it within those 10 days. So I find this very appropriate and very exciting, and the energy of it is just going to be so beautiful and flow really nicely. So again, if this is anything that seems like it speaks to your soul, then please allow yourself to be open to it. Allow yourself to be able to remove any blockages that may be coming up. And we're going to talk about some more questions and blockages that might come up for you with regard to this retreat in the next video. And I'm going to give you lots of answers as well as far as any questions that you might have. So thank you so much for tuning in to this video. And if you want to know more about what's included and what's not included in the trip, again, I'll be talking about that more in the next video. But in the meantime, you're always welcome to check out the website and at www.ghwretreats.ca, and there's all the information listed there. Feel free to send me off an email, or any questions that you may have, you can always call me as well. I look forward to talking to you soon, and if you are interested in signing up, once again, I only have 4 spaces left. Please feel free to sign up now so that you don't miss your space, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much. Namaste.